Okay, so we're going to order the following numbers from least to greatest. So I need to convert all to decimal form. I know 13/4 is about 3.25. Pi is 3.14. The square root of 15 is about 3.7. And 5/2 is 2.5. So then I'm going to just put them in order from the smallest to the greatest. Mead Middle wants to create a new sign on the wall in the cafeteria. The scale 0.75 inch represents 1.6 feet. So for every 0.75 inches, that is 1.6 feet. Is used on their plan. The sign will be 8 feet tall. How tall is the sign on the plan? So I have to figure out or divide 8 divided by 1.6 to see how many inches I would have, then multiply 0.75 by that quotient. I want to use the following rule to transform the figure below. So I have to look at it and notice if it's xy becomes negative x comma y, that is a reflection across the y-axis. And if I just take 1 point, so point C is 0, 4, and I change that to negative x to y, it's still 0, 4. So that's where C prime will be. And I want to do that for all the points. Okay. I want to model the following equation below. Be sure to include a key. So if I use a white rectangle for x, a dark, that's a little bit bigger, but a dark rectangle for a negative x, that would be 1, and then negative 1. So I want to model that. So I could start with 2x. That would kind of get me started because I have my key to match it. On the back, I'm going to use the slope formula to find the slope of the line. Slope formula is y sub 2 minus y sub 1 over x sub 2 minus x sub 1, which is slope. Then I just need to decide which one is going to be x sub 1 and y sub 1. And I can make it this one, and then I can make this one x sub 2 and y sub 2. Or I could do it the other way. It would still give me the same slope. Okay, use the points from the previous problem and write the equation of the line. So once I know the slope, I'm going to create a little graph. I'm going to plot those points and use my rise over run. So 2, 3 is here, and 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is here, and just keep using rise over run until I intersect the y-axis to write my equation. And remember, my equation needs to be in y equals mx plus b form. So find 3 additional points on the line from the previous problem. Again, if I continue doing my rise over 1, I can find additional points. Create a real-world situation for the linear equation in the previous problem. So once I have the equation, I need to figure out what could the constant represent and what could the coefficient represent.